Zen doesn't seem to help with living. Um, yeah, you know what? Zen doesn't help with anything, to be honest. Zen is just a tool. The tool itself is empty and doesn't have any meaning and doesn't have anything to do to help us be a human being. We are the ones waking up to perceive our enlightened nature, to learn how to be a human being. You can use many tools to help you see that. Zen may be one of them, but there are many other different practices that can help do that. Sometimes we teach in Zen that Zen means the great work of life and death. Life and death are opposites thinking. Good and bad are opposites thinking. Right and wrong are opposites thinking. I and you are opposites thinking. That is the realm of suffering. So if we live in that world, nothing can help us. Not even Zen. Meditation won't help us either. So you're asking, so why practice? What's the point of enlightenment? It's almost like reading the question, what's the point of enlightenment? Like that's something we're practicing Zen to get enlightenment. That's not it. That's not it. Take away all of this opposites world, then our mind and the universe are not separate. Then we give that a name. We call it enlightenment. We may call it direction or the Bodhisattva way. Those words don't exist. Enlightenment doesn't exist. Practice doesn't exist. True self doesn't exist. It's all made by our thinking. My teacher used to say something very interesting. He would say, forget the net and catch the fish. I was struggling with the koan for many years. So he gave me this hint. He called it a don't know hint. But I thought that's a very interesting phrase. Forget the net, catch the fish. Because it really shows us what the experience is about. Bodhidharma pointed this out too. About this experience that is beyond words and speech and thinking. So most of us are confused. Why? Because we created this strong sense of self that divides everything up. And now we have suffering, enlightenment, true self, bad self, big I, small I. None of those exist. So what if we let go of all of those things? Throw away Zen. Throw away enlightenment. Throw away true self. Throw away suffering. What's left? Throw away I for one moment. What's left? Something that's very, very interesting. So again, Zen is pointing to something. Zen is not a thing. If we call it a thing, then already we're making something in our mind. Take away Zen. Take away enlightenment. Take away everything in this moment, and something becomes very clear. Where again, ourselves and the universe are not separate. Everything understands us except for human beings. So we have a koan. It's very important to help us experience this. The Buddha taught the Dharma to save all minds. But if you don't make any of these minds, if you don't have any of these minds, then what use is there for the Dharma? So to help us have an experience of this point, the first question is, how do you not have any of these minds? And then, like your question says, then what use is the Dharma? What use is a practice? What's the point of enlightenment? The answer to that doesn't come from here. It comes from this moment. Okay,